It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
What the hell am I looking at?
Oh my gosh, it's a special early edition of News We Failed to Mention with Jeff Oskay.
Yay. That's right, everybody. Buckle up. I'm Jeff Oskay. We give you a lot of the news. We don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention.
I like your Jerry curl, by the way.
Failed to mention news.
It's Miss Jessie's soft curl, Tom.
Okay.
Miss Jessie's.
Looks very nice.
You have to go to the 38th Street in whatever town you live in to purchase it.
All right.
Well,
Hey, I look great. What are you talking about?
It does look very good.
nice head of hair.
Yeah,
All right, let's get to it. A couple got married on a plane this week. What you failed to mention, worst reception food ever. Hey, thanks, Chickie.
There's a joke.
Johnny Depp and Amber Who Cares are all up in the news with Depp's $50 million defamation lawsuit, where we learned Amber supposedly took a deuce in the gentleman's bed. What you failed to mention, defamation suit, more like a defecation suit. Am I right?
You are right.
How about you?
Yeah, Chick loves it. A 100-year-old man has been at the same job for 84 years. What you failed to mention, the man has accrued over 200,000 hours of sick leave. 200,000 hours.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
New York is considering allowing marijuana-infused food to be sold in their restaurants. What you failed to mention, proceed with caution, everyone. I've had a twice-baked potato before. Didn't feel a damn thing. Twice-baked.
What a ripoff.
Would have thought it would have been a good one.
Baked. You see, baked is slang.
Yeah, it's what the kids say. A paraglider wrecked at Poo Poo Point in Washington this past week.
Yeah.
What you failed to mention, who's doing the naming in Washington? Poo Poo Point? Yeah, it's right up the road from Deuce Your Dungarees Drive and down the street from Crap Your Capri's Curve.
Have you tried getting around Crap Your Capri's Curve?
It's horrible.
Right there on the cliff?
It's very slick.
Yeah, you'll wish you'd worn socks.
The Bronx Zoo announced the birth of a rare tree kangaroo, which can grow up to 20 to 30 pounds. What you failed to mention, and you thought being pooed on by a bird sucked. An aggressive horse has been moved to an animal sanctuary in Texas. What you failed to mention, they've housed him in a pen with a mouthy mule, a horny hyena, and a dick donkey. So he should be right at home.
They're the bad boys.
That's right. A man has been arrested after exposing himself to strangers by FaceTiming random numbers. What you failed to mention, sorry, dong number.
Come on.
Better than dung number.
A literal sperm donor who has been responsible for fathering over 40 children is complaining that he can't get a date. Well, you failed to mention, it's because you can't be trusted around an empty cup, dude. Last week, I tried a Gem and the Holograms joke, which did not go over.
Yeah.
So I've rewritten it. I think it's going to work better this week.
Okay.
Let's try it again. So a man just married a hologram. What you failed to mention, if she's a hologram, how's she going to be able to do the dishes? Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, boy.
And finally, doctors are saying not to follow the new TikTok trend of taping your mouth shut at night. What you failed to mention, or do, Darwin your way out of the world. I don't give a crap. One less person in front of me playing the lotto at the gas station like you're calling numbers out at the casino keno board. Go put on Go put some tape over your pajama pants mouth so I can put 125 on pump 2 and get me a half tank of gas. I'm Jeff Oskay, and this has been What You Failed to Mention News.
Jeff Oskay.
You're an angry man.
Oh, thank you, Chef. He's the Greek freak. He is Costaki Economopoulos.
Good morning,
Chapter
everybody.
2 of the book, Should I Take a Stage Name?
No way, man.
At this point.
I love it. I'm.
How about Connor Evans? Costaki Economopoulos. Connor
Yeah.
Evans.
I'm pretty sure you could go just by Costaki and you'd be all right.
Yeah, that's this. Yeah.
Now, when you were a kid, did they call you like Taki or Tacky or?
I've always gone by Kostaki.
There was no nickname
remember,
at school.
Well,
Costaki is in a term of endearment for his name. You
That's
remember
right.
this?
The real name is Constantino. So
Yes.
Kostaki
You haven't
is
heard
the
this till you
nickname.
want to throw up? You haven't heard that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you want to throw
What did I say? I'm sorry. How long was I out? Whoops.
When I was in school, there was a graffiti thug that would write
Graffiti thug.
Taki 116 with Sharpie on every post-it.
Hockey 116.
So I'm guessing you
TA
don't care for graffiti. Is that right?
I think lopping off hands would be appropriate. TAKI, Taki 116 across every.
What is that?
What does that mean?
Is that a
It was
biblical
tagging,
reference?
I believe, is
Oh,
the
it's
technical
tagging.
term.
All
It's
right.
defacing
Yeah, but what
property.
does Taki mean?
I assume
That
this
was
kid
the
was
question.
probably some, Greek juvenile delinquent.
Stick with what you originally called him, a graffiti thug.
I do like that you're bringing Greek into it, though, and that's good. I like that.
I'm assuming he was a.
Taki sounds like a Greek.
thug.
Sure. My favorite graffiti of all time is I saw this on a bathroom wall in a college. Colleges have the best graffiti. They're somewhat thoughtful, right?
Yeah.
A 667 neighbor of the beast.
Oh, all right.
That's good graffiti.
Quality. That's worth it.
Joke writing.
Now, Mr. Economopoulos is with us in the studio, and now a resident of Los Angeles, California, once again.
Yeah.
And but you are originally from the Atlanta area,
Originally from Atlanta.
a huge NFL fan and a loyal fan of the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. Can we do some draft jokes? It's that
Sure.
time.
I mean, the draft had millions of people watching.
I went. My brother and I went to Vegas. We were there for the draft. It was so much fun. My goodness.
Cool.
It was my first big outing in a long time.
Oh, that's great.
We loved it. I broke even at the poker table, but I did drink my weight in free beer. So I think that's a win.
Yes.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Sure.
All right, we need to do a version of this joke every year. I just love this joke. The NFL draft has been held annually since 1936, like Jimmy Carter's penis. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
That is nice.
Is it possible to preserve a joke?
Yeah, we should.
In some kind of plastic and just have it there?
Yeah, every year we could put a new old guy in there. We can debate
Yeah.
Dick Van
Yeah.
Dyke.
Sure.
No, I like Jimmy Carter. I call him a little peanut. It's fun.
Little peanut.
My little peanut.
Let me get hold of that peanut.
And that goes back to your Georgia roots.
That's right.
And Jimmy Carter is widely considered to be, Mr. Carter, former President Carter, widely considered to be not the best president, but the best ex-president.
Yes,
ever.
I think that's
right.
fair.
Carries on with great dignity.
sides of
I've done very good work.
He's a humanitarian.
And Georgia, by the way, broke the record for the most picks in a 7-round era NFL draft. 15 Georgia players were drafted this year.
Wow,
Nice.
that's great.
The NFL took more Georgians than Sherman, everybody. That's a lot. That's a lot of
Civil War hunk.
Well,
It's the blue and the gray.
Can we make fun of my state a little bit here? That's fun, right?
Go ahead.
The last time Georgia was number 1 in something, it was in skull can rings and jean back pockets. Last time Georgia was number 1, it was in streets with the word peach in them.
Sure.
It was in tube tops per capita.
All good things.
It was in percentage of Jeff Foxworthy books at the public library.
Georgia man.
Yeah, it was in number of new TVs on top of broken TVs.
That's a good look.
Very Georgia.
That's a great look.
Hale, just sit her up there.
Kenny Pickett, first quarterback drafted this year. That's a tough name for a quarterback. His name literally sounds like Can He Pickett?
Yeah. Can he pick it?
That's
yes,
not good.
He can.
Yes, he can.
Yeah, okay.
Turns out.
Okay.
So we went to the all-pro lines of guys, and I asked them, what's a worse name for a quarterback than Kenny Pickett? These are some suggestions.
okay.
Holden Clipboard. That's a bad name.
Oh, that's solid. Yeah. Like that one.
Lynn
Somebody's
Complete.
a Catcher in the Rye fan.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah. Noodle Armstrong. That's a bad name for a quarterback. Willie Blowit. That's bad. Chuck It Away.
Oh, I like that one. That's almost legit.
Terry Rotator. That's bad. Hands Greasy. Right. Owen 17. That would be a bad name.
Very
Oh,
good.
and 17
Yeah.
rules.
Johnny Manziel. That's a bad quarterback.
horrible. That's the worst right there.
Hey, they call him Johnny Football now.
Yeah, that's right. Because Johnny Bench was taken. All right, here's the meanest. I apologize to all of Ohio for this one.
Well, great.
The Browns should have drafted the guy who drove the moving truck from Cleveland to Baltimore because he's the only one to lead them to a championship.
Okay.
The Ravens won.
Yeah.
Once they moved.
Edgy, yeah. Well, as soon as they weren't the Browns anymore, they won. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, I was getting confused.
Baker Mayfield said he feels disrespected by the Browns. You feel disrespected. You got there in 2018. The fans have had to watch this crap for 30 years. All right, Chick, can we do some Cowboys jokes? That's
Go
always
right
fun,
ahead.
right?
Yeah.
The Cowboys are the first NFL team to partner with a cryptocurrency. That's perfect for a team that's good on paper.
Nice.
They partnered with a company called Blockchain, which is weird for a team that can't block or move the chains.
It's a practical joke.
Very good.
Cowboys and Chargers are having a joint practice, to which Josh Gordon said, joint practice? I would like to attend.
The marijuana guy.
The marijuana guy. USFL measuring first downs with a chip in the ball this year. This is very exciting news to the 7 people who care if it's a first down.
Ace being one of them.
Pete Carroll said he has high hopes for Geno Smith. Surely he means that if Geno Smith is playing, Carroll hopes to be high. Certainly that's...
Oh, yeah, he must have messed that up.
Yes. This year, Hard Knocks will feature the Detroit Lions. That's what Lions fans need. Another month of football season. That's good news.
I'm kind of looking forward to that one because that head coach, Dan Campbell, he's an interesting guy.
He is.
Going to be
really
some quotes.
good.
Yeah.
And they got that kid from Michigan, so it's kind of a hometown hero thing.
He's already got 2 or 3 classic quotes, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yes.
and he's not going to make very much longer being a head coach because he cries for his team. And that's the
You mean he has a heart and a soul?
Yeah, he's not going to. Yeah.
How do you spot that, Christy?
That's tough.
It's in the eyes, isn't it?
It's most often linked with people who are doing sports. They just, their kind heart goes out the door. And do you know Dan Campbell? That seems like it might be a constant in hearts running outdoors.
We're coming. Oh, there she is. So we have comedian Alli Breen, and of course, the way this show works is it's guess where Alli is.
She's home.
That's
I
your
can't
house.
believe it.
Yeah, look at that.
Shocked.
It's good
I
to see
dusted for Ace and everything. Home sweet home.
Okay. And Alli, do you know Costaki?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Hi, Costaki.
What's up, lady? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Now,
We see each other in New York occasionally.
Yeah, he is going to be giving us the Greek point of view for today's show.
Yeah.
The show, of course, is called Sexy Time.
That sounds like a very specific point of view.
Can we get your best sexy time?
My bet. Oh, sexy time.
Well, you asked for your best.
Give it a little more from the chest, kind of sexy time.
Sexy time.
Okay, yeah.
pretty
That was a
good.
little bit of a...
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Christy, give us your best.
Sexy time.
Oh, it twitched.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
Well, actually, that's more. It'd be more sexy time.
Yeah, I like it.
well, that is good. I think that's very good. Alli Breen, people write you letters. They find you at ALLIBREEN at all social media platforms. And what kind of letters do we have today?
Dear Allie, I was out with my girlfriend of 4 years and we ran into an old male friend of hers. When he hugged her, he literally picked her up and bounced her up and down like 5 times, like he was practically humping her. When she finally introduced me to him, I was irate, and I still am.
Oh.
She said, he's a childhood friend of mine, and I'm acting crazy and insecure. But is that behavior really actually appropriate in front of me?
You're acting crazy and insecure.
So ridiculous.
Yeah.
Break up with her. Do her the favor.
Yeah, dude, come on. My
Yeah, it's sweet when someone gives you a big bear hug like
Exactly.
that.
A childhood friend.
Oh, God.
Well, took care of that one.
Yep.
I mean, it kind of depends.
What do you mean, kind of depends?
Any tongue?
Nope.
If somebody
Just hugged her.
says, "Am I being crazy?" They're being crazy.
Oftentimes, yes. Yeah.
Nope, every time.
Oh, I see.
Am I crazy thinking that?
Your thoughts, Costaki?
I was thinking it seems it's not technically inappropriate, but it just seems like pushing the boundaries of, like, they're together. Just go easy with the greetings and the
Okay,
carrying.
hang on a minute.
No?
He's in the wrong show. Okay. I don't know what question he's answering.
That was my first thought. It's a little like sometimes you'll see that and it's clearly done on purpose to kind of push the edge a little. That was my first thought.
Oh, like alpha mailing the other guy, kind of?
Yeah.
I was here first, kind of.
Yeah, right.
If maybe if he picks you up and then jumps you up and down like a baby, that could be alpha mailing. But I think he's just saying hi to his friend.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's move on. What have we got? Well, once again, this is the show Sexy Time with Alli Breen.
Dear Alli, my boyfriend cheated on me. He felt guilty about it, and now he told me about it and has been over the top with apologies. Like, honestly, he's writing, "I'm sorry" on everything, every chance he gets. Like, he'll write it in the dust in my car, in the syrup on my pancakes, everything.
He's still cheating.
He's paying it forward. So when you catch him next time, hey, look, I'm already 74. I'm sorry, it's ahead here.
You really think he's still cheating?
Not necessarily. What's the rest of the letter?
It takes a turn. It's super annoying to me and over the top, and I actually want him to stop because I already gave him hell. And to tell you the truth, I've been cheating on him too, but I would never tell him about it.
But you're never telling him about it? Okay.
All right.
Nope. How can I make him stop and not feel guilty about this?
You guys are both horrible people. Just break up with each other.
Wait, no, Christy, they're horrible.
No. Don't break up because then you'll be burst onto the scene for two other people
That's
that
true.
are unsuspecting.
You got a point,
that's a good
chick.
point.
Tell him that him saying sorry so frequently that's what's going to make you leave. But if he stops, you'll stick around.
If he was really sorry, he'd wash the damn car.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
That's very fun.
Just writing notes.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, I made
Dust
your
your car.
I made your car payment and I washed it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you apologize.
Well, okay. Now let's get to our next letter. Once again, we're talking with Alli Breen. The show was called Sexy Time. What do we got?
Dear Alli, I am recently going through a divorce and I still have a good relationship with my ex. We have a 16-month-old, and with Mother's Day coming up, I just want to get your opinion. Would it be weird or a good idea to get my soon-to-be ex-wife a Mother's Day gift?
Oh, get her something.
The first Mother's Day we're separated.
Yeah, get her a little something. Sure.
No, absolutely.
And just write if you want from the card, write from and then the baby's name.
Mm-hmm. And don't get one of those veiny dildos.
Just said a card.
Something smooth and tasteful, please.
Yeah.
Glass is popular these days.
Something she can use in the shower.
And make sure that it's dishwasher safe.
Suction cup technology is coming far away.
No, that's a sweet gesture.
And
go
it's
ahead.
a wonder. It'll go.
I think so, too.
It will go a long way in the future.
It'll be.
if you continue to do that. Yes.
Yeah, it might be
Trust me.
bittersweet, but that's
Trust me.
And wash her car.
And right at the end, after she asks her if she wants to have sex, right there at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do put the vein in the dildo for that one.
Oh boy.
Go all out. All right, dear Alli, my wife is going to school halfway across the country, and we only get to see each other every couple months or so. When we do get to see each other, we still have sex, and it's very good. It's just that before things were a lot kinkier, and now they're more vanilla than they were before. How do I get that freaky vibe back that we had before? We have tried the remote sex toys, but she says it just doesn't get her off.
Well, tell her that when you're together, tell her that you would like to do the kinky stuff again and see what she says.
Pretty simple.
You tried talking to her?
Yeah.
Instead of us?
Josh is evidently also missing the point of the show.
Just walk into the bedroom with a tray with the usual zip ties, channel lock.
Sure. Melting candle.
Put your dong on the tray
Yeah.
in a bow.
Oh, put your dong on the tray. I like that, chick. That's
Dog?
Now that is kinky.
It's a
Wow, that
gentleman's
is
move,
kinky.
Christy.
Well, that's the thing. Do you do it in the spur of the moment or do you talk about it in advance? I guess if you want kinky, you do it in the spur of the moment. Show up with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. You don't want to lay it all out.
Oh, I don't know. Anticipation. If
You like the teaser? Hey, coming up next. Tell me what's coming up next in the bedroom, Christy.
I'm surprised you don't do that.
after the break, we'll be back.
You're not going to want to miss this. Stay tuned.
You don't go home on Friday nights and go, "Hey, Kel, guess what?"
I reprogrammed the sound machine. Will you hear what? No, it's got to be spontaneous.
Don't touch that dial.
Okay, let's move on. What else you got, Alli?
Dear Allie, my wife uses her vibrator so much that I don't think she's able to get off from the real thing anymore.
Okay.
Can I ask her to stop using this so our sex life gets good again?
Can you add? Yeah, yes. Incorporate, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Incorporate it into your sex.
I heard an expression that I think is really good. The vibrator, it is not your competition. That thing is your teammate.
Right.
So you want to make sure you're using that thing. You want to talk about it. You don't want to get scared of the technology.
No, what you want to do, you want to affix it to your face with zip ties.
All right, yeah. I don't know about you and the zip ties, but I think you're on something.
Zip ties are so versatile.
Yeah. You love zip
And then you turn the lights off.
Yeah.
And you walk in and she goes, what's that faint humming noise? And then you go,
it's me. You have it over your mouth?
You didn't see
I was thinking you unicorn it.
You have it in your mouth.
If it's in your mouth, you don't need the zip ties. What's it doing in your mouth?
Josh,
you don't want to damage your teeth.
Well, I thought you were going to say, well, she's not going to lay still for this, is she?
You can get one of those helmets with the 2 beers that you put in the top with the straws, but it's 2 vibrators.
Oh, that's cool. There's a look.
Oh, that's cool, he says.
Innovative.
Yeah, you could try to make himself vibrate somehow. Like drink a lot of coffee or do something to get yourself going.
There you go, Tom.
So that you can...
Right now, I'm very heavily caffeinated.
Yeah, we know.
See if she's willing to incorporate it in your actual lovemaking. That's what I say. Costaki and I
But then it seems like it's still going to be in every... So would you guys mind if a girl needed a vibrator every time?
No way. Whatever it takes for her.
Anytime. Okay.
It's a complicated thing.
I like the
To make this...
What if it's another guy?
I might draw the line.
Josh, I know you say whatever it takes. I'd like you to meet Ramon.
Ramon.
You may know him from the movies as El Dongo.
El Dongo.
The human lasso.
Allie, have you ever disguised an issue that you would like us to talk about as one of these letters?
Well, she's not going to tell
I
us.
might have done that.
Okay, yeah.
It's funny. I hadn't done that, and then you asked me about it one time, and then I think I did it after that at some point because I do value your guys' advice.
Well, did we
Was that sarcasm?
Did we offer anything helpful at all?
Well done.
Could not say it with a straight
You don't have to tell us at all what it was, but did we offer any
No,
help?
yeah, it did. It helped. I burned the guy's house down and tarred and feathered him. It was good.
Oh, so you listened to
All the
Alsman. All
advice.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that was me, but well, one of us probably.
I know. I think you were all on the
We
same
have time, I
page.
think, for one more letter. What do you got?
Dear Allie, I just ended a 3-year relationship with a guy due to his cheating.
Oh.
He said I was too independent and I don't need him. So instead of talking about it, he said he acted out by cheating. I know it's a lame excuse, but why don't men like strong, independent women? And how on earth do I meet a secure guy if I don't want to use the dating apps?
Men love strong, independent women. Boys do not. What you had there was a boy. Move on to a man.
Nice.
They're out there. They're
that
out
was
there.
a very well said statement.
Wow.
And you meet them on, what is it? Is there an app for this?
Yes, for strong, independent women who you go to ironvag.com.
I thought the Iron Badge was the ladies' only race.
No. She wants to meet a guy that.
Boy.
No, yeah, I don't know where you would meet them.
I don't know where you
They're
would
out
be.
Yeah,
there,
that's the problem. Yeah.
It's hard.
Those are like, oof, especially if you don't want to go online. I don't know. Can you meet a guy at a bar?
Sure.
I guess you could.
Mutual friends is good.
Yeah.
That is good, isn't it?
Produce section.
Yeah. A lot of props.
Well, looking at the
always said
cucumbers,
that.
is it
Check
where
cashing
we're going?
Nice
No. You don't
balance.
have to do the old cucumber gag. Just
Every time I buy cucumbers, I think, God, are people staring at me, judging why I pick my cucumbers?
wow.
That's because you
Or where you check
because
how
you're
like the
tasting
mango, how hard it is.
You have
That's
children,
because
ma'am.
of Tom.
Because you often ask the produce guy, do you have any with more bumps? I think that's...
No.
Chick, do Allie and Costaki know that you met a woman in the produce section?
No, they don't.
Oh.
But as a matter of fact, I sort of forget it myself.
Well, if I
Perhaps
remember
you
correctly,
could tell
Was
me.
something about potatoes?
Yeah.
yes, you were looking at some potatoes, and there was a woman who was
And
also
she was
looking at
looking at
potatoes.
some
Yeah.
Big bakers. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, the russets, and
Yeah.
you held a couple up, and
And I said, these remind me of
My testicles.
My
You
testicles.
said that to her.
And the woman said, "Oh, they're that big."
And I said, no, they're this dirty.
We got there.
That's how you tell the joke. Allie.
That's teamwork right there.
That's the road to Carnegie Hall.
Makes the dream work.
Right there. If you want to reach Alli Breen and get some advice from us, once again, ALLIBREEN on various social media platforms. Before you go, Allie, have a little demonstration for you. I know that you are a professional comedian, but we could all use a little coaching in the world of joke telling.
Oh, good.
I'm going to surprise you guys. I bought a horse for the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, yeah, you did. Surprise us.
I named him My Face.
Why?
I can't wait to see the crowd cheering him on. Go, go. Come on, My Face. Come on.
Wow.
Okay. Ace Cosby.
The joke is named. See, it's the horse's name, My Face. Hey, thanks, Allie.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, Allie. Have a great weekend.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. If you just like that video, then do your part. Like and subscribe. You have to. It's state law.